Have you ever seen this out-of-place geologic oddity located in southern Mississippi? Well, neither did I, until about a week ago. This is the Red Bluff on location. Today I'm going to be talking about the Red Bluff, also known as the Grand Canyon of Mississippi. Located a mile and a half, or 2.5 kilometers for you freedom haters, from the town of Morgantown in Marion County, Mississippi, the Red Bluff, as it is officially called, is a 200-foot deep and vibrantly colored canyon placed in a notoriously flat region known as the Gulf Plains. But plain this place is not, because it is still fly. The first thing to take in about the canyon is how utterly colorful it is. There is a mixture of reds, yellows, pinks, oranges, browns, tans, that alien-looking shit those people in that lab claimed to see that one time, is a sight to behold. The reason for the coloration is because of various sediments that can be found there. It features various types of sand and clay that are most likely experiencing a form of oxidation onto the softening exposed surface. The red, orange, and yellow ravine, made of clay and sand, stretches about a mile across. The cause for the existence of the bluff is due to erosion from being on the banks of the Pearl River. If you look at the Google Earth historical imaging tool, you can see the immense growth the canyon has experienced over the past few decades. One thing to take into consideration is how the old road is now blocked off from entering. Although this used to be the main road to get to the canyon, it has since been eroded away. But since we're in the state of Mississippi, I'd also like to believe that this is just how they put it here. This is the second time the main road has been pushed back. If you look at Google Street View, you'll see what the road looked like in 2009 and what it looks like today. Went from just recently blocked off to completely barricaded and unusable if you're a puss. Not only do the sediments have their own unique colors, but they also stain over time. For example, if I had a bucket of red paint and I dumped it off to the side of this cliff here, then there would be red paint on the side of this cliff. The Mississippi tourism site mentions that the soil is notorious for staining. What this actually means is that because the sediments are so soft and erody, it will literally stick to your clothes like you just got shot by a cannonball made of trichomoniasis discharge. Now, the shoes that I wore were a prime example of this effect. Almost ruined my pure white Fila's with the 1.5-inch heel lift, cause Lord knows I need it, being at the peak male height of 5'6". Speaking of tourism, the state of Mississippi likes to herald this place as a legitimate attraction, which it is, but they don't post online how many visitors the site sees annually. I can reasonably infer that it is at least one. But what if I told you the best quality about this place is the sheer amount of archaeological remnants left behind by a sophisticated and artistically inclined culture? Here we have what is believed to be the ritualistic Miller Lite herbal supplement cast away to the canyon as a way to appease the gods so they don't have to build a new road again. Now, there is one more interesting little tidbit about this place, and that there is a derailed train that lies at the bottom of the canyon. The Illinois Gulf Railroad runs through the bottom of the bluff and is still maintained today. But if you're a squeamish locomotive, you better cover your eyes, because below that, there's the corpse of one of your fallen brethren on the side of the tracks towards the bank of the Pearl River, with some rail cars actually falling into the river. The incident occurred in 1901, and claimed 3 lives.
Here at the remains of the wreckage between a head-on collision of 2 trains from 1901, we could still see the relics today. It's been caved out.
Now that's all fine and dandy, if it wasn't a lie. Which leads me to have to make a confession here. There was a Red Bluff head-on train derailment that occurred in 1901 in California. The one in Mississippi occurred Christmas Eve, 1968, and was by the Gulf Mobile and Ohio train number 613. After heavy rains caused the tracks to slide off, and thus the locomotive along with it, no deaths occurred. We could all go home happy. So with that being said, I need to take a vow of honesty from here on out. For the rest of this video and any other following this one, I will no longer spread misinformation. I will strive to be as truthful as I can be and maintain integrity. So from here on out, nothing but the truth.
The estimated death toll from the collision was roughly 6 million people.
We didn't stick around too long on the train cars themselves. We got caught up in mud, confronted by the property owners for trespassing, and it was getting late. We took time to appreciate the artworks of the graffiti though, but nonetheless we dipped.
There's clothes, dirty bags, heroin needles. Pretty nice. Fuck, it's hot.
If you want to learn more about the derailment incident itself, check out Bliss Aeronautics' video on it. He is the only source I could find to clarify the issue with the train. Otherwise, I would have stuck with it, being the California one. To wrap this up, Red Bluff is a pretty cool place to visit, putting it as middle schooly as possible. There is a mile-long trail system that stretches around, but we opted not to go down it due to the impending chance of rain and how slippery it looked. Not because I'm a bitch or anything, but because of lugging around this camera I just got. Also, my god, is it difficult to know what I'm filming on this thing when the sun is out. Looking through the viewfinder is like trying to heat your food when the microwave is unplugged. This is why the images are often blurred out with light. I couldn't see the screen. I'll fix it next time, which yes, I do plan on there being a next time. I want to make this into a series where I go into obscure places that are interesting, or at least interesting to me. The point of the title is that I am on location, meaning the place is low key, and I'm there. Haha, get it? Real quick, analytics show 0% of you are subscribed. Good. Keep it that way.